So there's a lot of investigations that are supposed to be underway with the Trump administration. And I've read this list. This comes from an article that's like a month old already, and apparently not a one of these fucking things has even remotely gotten off the ground or any kind of real, like, movement towards, something being discovered or anything, drastic taking place, whatever. And it just goes to show yet again, fucking Democrats are the lamest, just weakest pieces of shit ever. I mean, I guess they are paid to be this way. They're in charge. And all right, maybe, certain elements of impeachment aren't exactly the best way to go politically. But at the very least, they would say, well, we're going to investigate. You better believe we're going to investigate. Okay. It's July now. It's the beginning of July. And these assholes have yet to actually do anything worth a shit, and even in the realm of investigating. The only thing we hear now, and, this is another, as of the making of this video, it's another couple weeks away. Oh, my God. The public appearance of Robert Mueller. Oh, my God. And then what? Oh, it's almost like they don't want anything realistic to start happening as far as an investigation. They probably don't want to get to the bottom of anything. They just want to use this bullshit and the threat of investigation and all that shit as just a way to raise money and get reelected. This goes for Democrats. And I mean, I hate Republicans. I know they're always full of shit and trying to use every advantage they can to stay in power. But look, this is all Democrats in charge of this. If you were serious, you'd at least have a few of these fucking investigations that I'm about to read already on the pike, heading down to where you've gotten a few hearings at least, something coming up as far as like, hey, then we're going to, put this person in front of the committee of this, and then they'll find that. Nothing. So here's this supposed complete list. And now some of these ones, they're like repetitive. The one that keeps showing up over and over again, and you're just like, oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, is this one. And it says it in the same words over and over again. Easing of sanctions on companies linked to Russian oligarch Oleg Deripaska. It's as if Rachel Maddow's in their ear the whole time. Going, what about Oleg Deripaska? What about Oleg? Don't forget about Oleg Deripaska. Deripaska's real important. And for 2 years now, my entire show's been dedicated to this guy. Oh, my God. Fucking enough about this piece of... But so what? I'll read it, and I'll be like, yeah, and then in this committee, also, they want to know about fucking Oleg doing... So, here is Judiciary, led by Gerald Nadler. Good old Jerry Nadler, as they say. He wants, and I'll say, I mean, I don't, this will be a fucking hour-long video if I try to, like, go in depth to every single one, whether it's good, bad, here's this, that, the other thing. So, because none of these have gotten off the ground. That's why I don't feel the need to, like, go into what would be, what could be, what they should do. Look, just here. On just first glance. The oversight of the administration's family separation policy. Okay. I mean, clearly it fucking sucked. So it'd be one thing to investigate. Former acting Attorney General Matthew Whitaker's appointment. Who even remembers this asshole? This is long ago. See how long it's taken for them to even get to shit that by the time they get around to this, you'll be like, who's fucking Whitaker? I've never heard of it. So it's about his appointment, his involvement in the Mueller investigation, which, okay, it seemed like the Mueller investigation went around just fine. He didn't seem to really fuck it up or anything on purpose. And his conversations with Trump and involvement with World Patent Marketing. All right, fine. Voting rights and Department of Justice actions on voter ID and census cases. Okay, good. Would definitely... Any opportunity that this government finally has to investigate voter suppression, Finally, took you assholes long enough. Get easiness actions on Posca fucking no. Trump's national emergency declaration, as we see. All right. The president's threats to the rule of law covering three main areas. Now, two of the three of these are fucking at best. So I'll read it's numbers 1 and 3, whereas number 2 should be the real fucking focus. But okay, number 1, obstruction of justice, including the possibility of interference by Trump and others in a number of criminal investigations and other official proceedings, as well as the alleged cover-up of violations of the law. Okay, I mean, that's so vague that certain things could be considered worthwhile to go after him on, and other things could be linked to the bullshit involving Russia. So, I mean, you got to pick out which ones you're talking about here to get specific. The number 3 thing, abuses of power, including attacks on the press, the judiciary, law enforcement agencies, misuse of the pardon power, other presidential authorities, and attempts to misuse the power of the office of the presidency. Now, look, because the way things work, that they've made the president's powers so vague and vast and generalized anyway, who knows? Maybe he has the power to do stuff like this. Maybe he doesn't. So again, there's another thing. You got to get specific on these issues. But number 2, this is the stuff that I would have been like numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then on, or and then some. Because this part is going to work. If you would have focused on this shit to begin with 2 years ago, we wouldn't have any issues. The guy probably would have already been out of office by now. But, of course, fucking idiots that are in the Democratic establishment. But number 2, public corruption, including potential violations of the Emoluments Clause, yes, of the U.S. Constitution. Duh. That's probably the biggest one. Like that alone, you could fucking possibly, have gotten this asshole out of office on. All the fucking, and here it goes. And it continues to say, conspiracy to violate federal campaign and financial reporting laws and other criminal misuses of official positions for personal gain. If there ever is an investigation into stuff like that, oh my God, dude, we're going to find out that these assholes grifted so deeply and so far-ranging. It's going to make our head spin. Oh my God. But no, these assholes are like, no, what about Russia? What about Oleg Deripaska? What about shit that clearly does not fucking matter? So, I don't know if I have faith in that shit. Trump's interference into the Time Warner merger, which is CNN's parent company, and apparently because CNN Easy enough. Fucking Deripaska. You know what? This is gonna take forever. Let's just go through anything worthwhile. Delayed back pay for federal workers. I think they already got that, but they're gonna find out why it took so long, or if there's still people that haven't gotten it yet. Betsy DeVos efforts to replace her agency's acting inspector general, probably with a fucking shill that would let her do whatever she wants. This one is crazy. I don't know why this isn't already investigated from top to bottom. Transfer of nuclear material and technology to Saudi Arabia. Why that's even a thing? Who the fuck was the idiot who thought that'd be a great idea? Probably Jared, because fucking idiots. God damn it, dude. Again, and then there was one that says communication between Putin and Trump. How about you worry about trying to get fucking nuclear weapons in the hands of the Saudis? How about that? But no. Oh, here's a little cute one. Use of private email accounts by Jared Kushner, Ivanka Trump, and other White House officials. all that shit they're talking about. Lock her up. Lock her up. Well, clearly you assholes didn't care. Potential lobbying conflicts of interest involving EPA head Andrew Wheeler. Yes, you could have known that. He was a former fucking lobbying person for oil and gas, I think. More fire. The Trump's response, or the administration's response to hurricanes in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. Yeah, I don't know why that again haven't been. That thing's over 2 years old. Why there was an immediate. All right, I get there wasn't an immediate investigation because the people that ran these committees were Republican and they're like, fuck Puerto Ricans. But the minute you got control of these committees, you should already open investigations into why the fuck Puerto Rico's still the way it is. Goddamn pussy-ass Democrats. Oh, and then we got Adam Schiff. Oh, I'm not even going to bother reading his shit because there's a giant paragraph on it just says Russia investigation, comma, and then fucking 20 lines of bullshit. Oh, God, this guy. Fucking get out of here, loser. Oh, and of course, whether lawyers for Trump and his family obstructed the committee's Russia probe, the Russia Deripaska, communication. Fuck your mother. God, I hate that guy. Ways and Means. Richard Neal from Massachusetts. Deripaska. Affordable Care Act. This and this and that. Personal business tax returns. Okay. That's the one. Out of that whole committee, they should just worry about trying to get his fucking tax returns, you assholes. Still haven't done shit about that. Energy and commerce, nothing. It's all just stuff that should have already been done by now. Foreign affairs, of course, crap. Financial services with Maxine Waters and Deripaska again. Personal finances with in Deutsche Bank. Something about Otto Warmbier. All right. Okay. Homeland Security. Bullshit. Natural resources. Bullshit. I don't fucking care. At this point, it's a list of crap that should have already been done. And they're dragging their feet. Because again, I'm telling you, it's because the goddamn Democrats want some shit to be able to raise money for used in elections coming up and not do anything about it. Just to say, we're going to hold them accountable. You're not doing anything. So there's that shit. Once again, count on Democrats to puss out when it comes to actually doing something worthwhile and actually fighting back. God, they suck ass.